That's why. Hang on. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I think we're good. I think we're good. I see it like registering in OBS right now and stuff. Uh, Hopefully it's all operational. I just hope that the audio is fine, I guess. Let me just share this on ye old socials. Awesome. Great, great. Thank you so much. I'm getting better at this, I swear. I'm getting better at this. Meant to go live at about 8, but I went a little bit ahead of time. Yep, I didn't share for crap. Hang on. Dang it. Turn the volume down a little bit because it's quite loud in my ears. Happy New Year. Yeah, it's a bit 2 months late, but that's on me for not uploading. Well, okay, not really. I got sick in November and it didn't go away until like mid-January, and I'm just now trying to play catch up on some stuff that I was working on. Okay. So let me go over here. Oh, in case you're wondering, I am not on Blue Sky. Actually, I have never used Blue Sky. I'm never going to use Blue Sky. I don't see it's much of a benefit. Why is the thumbnail that? How do I fix that? Because I actually had a thumbnail made for it, but just did. Where can I fix that at? Edit. Is there an edit button somewhere? Customization. Where is? Whatever. I'll try to fix that one of these days. Blank. It's higher than recommended bitrate. Okay, whatever. Um. But I'm gonna get all this fixed up here in a second. I didn't mean to go live at this point in time. So just bear with me for a second while I get caught up on some stuff. Well, I guess I'm gonna go live right now, but I guess I just have to go over here and go into Studio or something, and I'm going to fix that live here. Can I do this? Edit. Okay, yes I can. Yes I can. Change. File is bigger than you, son of a. That's what I get for saving in PNG formats. Am I right, guys? I had everything ready to go. I swear this time. I'm actually working on quite a bit right now. I'm currently learning Adobe Premiere, and I'm hoping that. Okay, I'll just turn this into like a JPEG and stuff real quickly, just so I can have like a smaller version of it, I guess. For some reason, 2 MB is too big for a thumbnail on the YouTube. Save as JPEG and stuff. It wasn't really it wasn't completely finished, but it'll do. There we go. All right, that's the one I was working on. But yeah, I got a really bad case of long COVID, and that sucked. So that's the main reason why I'm playing catch up at the moment. I actually had a whole bunch of stuff planned throughout the course of like November and December and stuff, and I was even working on some things, but wasn't able to do it. So let me go ahead and just get right into it. Hopefully the stream is going to be pretty fast when it comes to updating and stuff, because I just recently got a new internet service provider, and they have what they call it again, fiber optic. There we go. And I was actually like recording some stuff for this game. I'm probably not going to do all the grindy stuff for this game on stream, although I might if people ask me to. But we'll see. Because I'm not that great at setting a stream schedule, or a schedule in general, actually. Part and parcel of it having ADHD. Okay, while it's still in the intro, I'm going to try to share this stream with everybody. Okay, copy. All right. Balladashery. Hang on a second here. Yeah. Hang on. Okie dokie. Okay. Good. Confirm your character. Okay, so we're just going to make it my name here. I'm just gonna leave it as the character name is Kite because that's his canonical name. I don't really know. I know that Kite has a real name and stuff. If you're not familiar with this series, this is a game about a game. You'll see what I mean. It's a game about an MMORPG called The World, not of Warcraft, just The World. And the vast majority of it is spent between like your computer desktop and the actual like in-game MMORPG. You get like news updates through your mailer, see? You know, it gives you tips and stuff, blah, 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 blah. We're going to go ahead and skip all that because I know what all that is. It's just locations and stuff, it'll lore here. It's interesting and stuff, but you don't really need to know all of it because you'll figure it out as you're playing. This is Yasuhiko. That's your friend who convinced you to play this game. And you see some stuff about the general world that's going on. New transportation system operational, because this is supposed to take place on Earth, you know? Okay, let me head back over here. Let's see. Guinness Book of World Records in the highest selling game in history. That's funny. It's like, tops 20 million. What is, out of curiosity now, like the best-selling video game of all time? Let's look this up. I'm Googling it. Minecraft. Oh God, that. Poor Dot Hack. You got like it got eclipsed and stuff by a real statistic. Yeah, so I know this is like a game from like the early 2000s. I think I think Infection's from 2002. Let me find out here. Dot Hack Infection. I probably should know this stuff off the top of my head, but I don't. No, and I just did Dot Hack Infection. I was right. Yes. Oh, it's 2002 Japan, 2003 America. The rest of the world, I guess. So according to this, I guess 20 million by the date December 2007 was pretty solid. But nowadays it's like Minecraft's 350 million completely eclipses it. But whatever, you know. VR headset for like MMORPGs. Yeah, that was a thing that happened in the early 2000s, and people wonder why I made the science fiction song. The sound range is 0.5% to switch to the chat mode. It recognizes pauses by the speaker and translates them as the day may come when keyboards are obsolete. It's 2026, and this game takes place in 2007. 20 years later. Waiting. Not waiting, actually. I don't think they're going to get rid of keyboards. They're too useful. Pluto's Kiss incident. Again, a bit of lore building and stuff. Some accessories. They have, like, you know, you can customize the background and stuff. Not really important. I just leave it orange. Audio player of, like, music and stuff like that. I'm just going to save. Ignore that already. That was just me messing around with the game yesterday. Again, I'm just happy I got this thing working so quickly. Just a few minor hiccups here and there. But this is the world. New generation online. There's a board, you know, like a board you can go to, you know, if figure out how to play this game, and just ignore all that. I'm just clearing it off, so because this actually is important for the game, but it's just not important right now. This is just like how to teach you how to play the game. Don't worry about it. Trust me. Yeah. Ah, sorry. Yeah, this is part of the overall story of it, you know, like coming here and checking what the people are saying on the board and stuff, because you actually have to post here sometimes. It's part of the story. And you also get like new locations you can go to by coming here, and there are even some optional quests and optional characters you can get from coming here. So it's worth doing for sure. I'm just clearing it all again. All right, we're good to go. We're gonna access the wild. First time I thought Ghost felt like a legacy band rather than a performance. I've not seen Ghost live yet. I really want to though. Like a friend of mine wants to take me to a Ghost concert. I love Ghosts. I think they're great. And that's the character that I based my little avatar that I'm gonna be using for the remainder of my breakdown of .hack 4 Orca. I'm pretty popular, you know. I get bitches. Yeah, just like how to play this game and stuff. Press triangle button, go to party, add Orca. Yeah, he's level 50. You're level 1. Don't get used to him being able to be a partner. By the way, he's literally only a party member for like the tutorial part, and then you don't see him again until game 4. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, if you're not familiar with this game, it's it is a 4-part game series and stuff. Um, and okay, so yeah, just this is how you go to areas and stuff like that. You select names and stuff, and it just transports you to battle level and stuff, that element, whatnot. Yeah. I know all this stuff already. I'm just trying to get past it because the tutorial part's actually a little bit long. For the record, the voice acting in this game is actually decent, especially for the time. There's actually quite a large number of really accomplished voice actors in this. Like, you may recognize, I forget what her name is, but she's the voice actress for Izzy from Digimon. She's voicing Kite. Yeah. Okay, adjust the camera. Yeah. Left. Uh-huh. Okay, zoom in, zoom out. And camera R2. There you go. And field level stuff, triangle, grassland, wilderness, stuff like that. Just giving you again tutorials on how to play this game. Red down arrow, stuff, that's where it is. Enemies, and then he uses a fairy orb, shows you all the enemies on the map. Again, it's a very useful tutorial, it's just you don't necessarily need to do anything with it at the moment. And basic attacks, how to play. And he's dead. Easy. Skills. And select Repth. Uh-huh. Just healing spell. Do I probably remember some of that? Yeah. Again, it does play very like a combination of JRPGs and MMOs, especially from the early 2000s. So if you're familiar with how to play games like that, then it's a very easy system to pick up. It's not too complicated. All right. Now watch this. Just let him deal with it. Look at that damage. You still get the experience points. He just does the bulk of the lifting for you. Go get him, dude. also use this. It's just first aid, and you can also command everybody to do something like this, like strengthening skills. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see if we get something out of that. I guess not. If you guys have any questions or whatnot, or about any, it's just wanted to like strike up a conversation. I say go for it. Whatever makes the stream entertaining. Do I have anything I can throw in? I don't think so. I do not. See, this is a mist thing. You can throw in an item there, and he'll give you something. Uh, oh yeah, you can't really trade with him at the moment. Hmm. Uh, I'll show you what it is. I don't throw in. I can't do anything. Okay. Well, that's just worthwhile coming back here then. I swear I saw like a Mandragora somewhere. Mandragora. You know what I mean? There it is. I'm surprised by actually. This is kind of a silly thing to bring up, I suppose, this late. I guess. When it comes to like, I know people. I'm surprised. I occasionally will get shit for it, but for the most part, nobody bothers me with it and stuff. I really don't think people care kind of much and whatnot. But everyone knows that I like AI stuff. Like my background's AI. My little app, my thumbnails use a lot of AI. I'm trying to use a lot of AI for just a lot of general stuff. I don't think people actually care. Am I the minority for thinking that? Just buffs, like in just like in MMORPGs and stuff. There are the game is very buff dependent. Like I actually remember like toward the later parts of this game series, especially in like part 4. I found myself logging into every single solitary like dungeon, and the first thing I would do every single time is tell everybody to use their strength and skills just to give me a really good buff and have all the party buffed. If you're wondering what these things are, they're for feeding something called grunties. I don't got to worry about those right now. They are a part of the game way later. Not way later, but like a bit later than where it's at. It takes like a couple hours before you get to your first grunty. But it's always good to have food anyway, just so you can feed him, because grunty breeding is a thing in this game. Oh, there it is, yeah. I forgot I had to zoom out the map. I was like, where am I at? There we go. Whew. Actually, I'm hoping to. Speaking of bands, Career 6, I don't know if you're still here watching, but I know that I just recently saw that Flyleaf, of all people, are actually going to be playing a concert pretty close to me and my fiance, and we're hoping to go see them in July. You seen Flyleaf? Okay, we got a cutscene. I'm gonna go ahead and post live and stuff. Yeah, yeah. We don't have one though. And text. Liver. All right, there we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Out. Swear to God, my fortune one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dang, no one's in here right now? I get it. It's like 8 p.m. on a Tuesday. Who the heck wants to watch anybody on a Tuesday? That's why I'm doing that. I'm just gonna share this in like group chats I'm in. Come in and do some shenanigans. I'm just sharing some of the various groups I'm in right now in case anybody comes in and they're wondering why I'm not even saying anything. Where am I here? Right now, if anyone's interested. Yeah. Where we at? Swear to God, I had another group that was gonna share it. There we go. Okay, might get somebody in here from all that. Alright, I got like a few groups I shared in. Okay, so speed this up. I'm gonna do something. Speed charm. We Sanikin through it. Yep, speed charm. Most useful thing in the game is a speed charm. And they're dirt cheap, so buy them up. We're trapped in here. I ain't afraid. You're just gonna go kill him because you're like... See, he just one-shots everything. It's easy enough. Alrighty. Here we go. Heading down. Okay, I got a couple more viewers in. Heck yeah. I'm just gonna check here. Oh, got an attack. Beat him up. Skills. I even know why I did that. He's because freaking Boosty Boy here is just gonna run in and kill everything. I know this guy. Yeah, I would hope so. Yeah, just again, like early part, tutorial part, just let Orca deal with everything. He's just gonna kill it all in like one hit because he's level 50. Where the statue is. Yeah, only one of them. This is the one part I'm just like, wait a minute here. You're level 50, and you didn't think to bring a Sprite Ocarina into this game? Okay, whatever. Got some new weapons here. And I present to you the most useful ability early on in the game, Tiger Claws. I'm going to be spamming the crap out of that move, trust me. Alright, you guys ready for some mind effery, I guess? It's a book. Oh, heck yeah. I love Dot Hack as a series. Well, the games mainly. Actually, I'm kind of mixed on GU, but the original quadrilogy. Oh, this is my jam right here. I love these games. Oh, they're so dated with their PS2 graphics. I don't care. I will think this is actually a really cool thing here because it's like remember Orca was over here one-shotting everything. 'Cause he's level 50, and yet he can't hurt this thing. And then this happens. What? Oh boy! Oh, what the heck just happened here with this? Right? And there goes the book. Now wait a minute here. You didn't break his. You didn't data break him first. Cheater. Skeeth is a cheater. It's a little too late there, but I am emulating it, by the way. I do have a physical copy of this game. Um, I don't have a copy of the fourth game, and that's the thing I'm gonna be talking about once I, do my full blown breakdown of it. But my God, I'll probably get into that one. I may as well get into it. Yeah, the fourth game is stupid expensive to get. I was unfortunate enough to have not bought it when I was younger, when it was actually still out, easy to get. I should have. If I had known it was going to be one of the most expensive PS2 games ever, I would have been like, yeah, give me that. There's another reason why I've been trying to like advocate for Bandai Namco to just re-release these games in some capacity. It's hell breasts. He's ghosting you. Sure. And that's the plot. Trying to figure out exactly what happened to your friend who just got you playing an MMORPG. Into those servers there. No news. Just going to do a quick little save. Go to the world. Nothing new on the board. Can't log in. So we go to quit. Oh yeah, wait, hang on. I forgot. I think I have to go to. Hang on. Yeah, that's my fault. Okay, I'm trying to remember exactly what I have to do here, but I think I have to go to the board first. There we go. Yeah, so Kite posts on the board. That's important for later. He's like, "Hey, my friend was playing this game, and now he's in the hospital. He's in a coma. What the heck's going on? Someone help!" And you exit, hit quit, and you get something in the mail, and you get static to the time. I can't read it. Yeah, no one can. All right. Now we can log in. And we're off to the races for the plot. Also, when I do my breakdown, I actually managed to figure out some stuff with OBS. I learned something. So I'm able to like split record and split stream at the exact same time. So it's recording my raw gameplay footage into a separate folder that I can use for editing purposes later, as well as streaming all this stuff to you. So I no longer have to like zoom in on the actual thing, and it's also recording the audio too, so I don't have to like cut parts around where I'm talking. I'm just gonna say right now, can we bring back bikini armor for character designs? Like, bikini armor is cool. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, but it's hypersexual. I don't care. It's cool. I'm a Red Sonja fan. Of course I like bikini armor. I'll get my gear first and stuff. Just basically telling you like what to do at the moment. So save right here. Ah. There we go. There we go. Ah. So we're gonna sell. You don't need the grunt doll or the yellow candy at all and stuff. We're just gonna sell that for my niece. Now, what I like about it actually is you can talk to like various NPCs and even trade with them. So they sometimes will have a weapon that is better than what you got, and you can trade for them, and you can equip those too. It's a great way to actually get better gear that's like way higher level than what you are right now. But we're really early on, so we don't have to do that at the moment. Besides, the best thing we're going to do right now is just have the Tiger Claws ability, and we already have that. Let's see what we got for items here. Okay, so I got 2 Speed Charms and a Gale Breath. We're good to go on that front. Yeah. Okay, sure, let's go. And now we just add her into the party, and we go to the next part of the story. Yeah, she calls you a newbie, but she's level 1 as well. But that's kind of the whole thing. Let's go to word list. Let's see. Hidden, Forbidden, Holy Ground is where she wants to go. I know it's level 6 and we're only level 1. Don't worry about it. There's literally no mobs here that we got to deal with. It's just part of the story. I think it's funny. She's got the big sword, and she's like, I want the guy with the whittled daggers he's holding in reverse grip to escort me. You guys know that reverse grip fighting is actually completely worthless? Like, I know it looks cool, to hold blades, like, and do that stuff, but it's actually a really stupid idea to try and fight like that legitimately. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen, like, Cell Sword Arts, but I watch those guys all the time. They have tried several times to try and figure out how they can make reverse grip work. They never can. Yeah, noob. God, this soundtrack is so good. If you guys have never heard the Dot Hack soundtrack, you need to look it up. It is so good. I won't say it's peak, but I will say it is brilliant. No relation. Is she like ooh-wooing right now? A new wooby? Water Capital Macanu has a good song, very cool sounding. Oh yes, yes. Again, this whole soundtrack is just really good. It's a great soundtrack. You know what I actually miss? Actually, I've been having theories for a long time. Have you noticed that there really aren't that many games nowadays that have like brilliant soundtracks? Besides of Stellar Blade, I think Stellar Blade is a great modern example of how to utilize a soundtrack. But a lot of games are just now obsessed with more ambience instead of like pulse pounding atmospheric music, you know? But I have a theory about it. I think it's because a lot of games and stuff, they developers they want to she goes from noob to I'm gonna throw down right now, but it's funny. But my theory is that they do it because they want to focus more so on the gameplay, and since we have a lot of voice acting and stuff, and some writers don't know when to shut up with their writing, they they and because by virtue of that happening and stuff, they don't want the soundtrack is never given a chance to really shine, so they just make a lot of ambient noise. I don't know if they did. Hopefully they did. I didn't see. I didn't even know you were there. Molly came in here, and we are currently uh, half sorta pseudo adopting a very pregnant stray cat. I say pseudo adopting because we haven't adopted her at all. We let her come and go as she pleases. But she is very pregnant. She is really close to giving birth to kittens. She is kicking. Yeah, she is a very, very cute, very sweet stray calico. Hey, Wraith, leave her alone. Right, come on. Our male cat loves bullying her. Yeah, he's a little weirdo. A literal brown noser. Mm-hmm. This, by the way, is data drain. A very important thing to learn in this game. Ha! Yes, pretty. I think it's funny. The pretty boy paladin guy has freaking angel wings on his character. Of course he does. I love it. He's so extra with his character design. Okay. Yeah, she's hitting the gym right now, and I'm just sitting here streaming. I'll work out when she's done. Or probably, I'll work out when I'm done streaming and stuff. I usually work out late at night anyway. Yeah, yeah. Hey. No mercy. I can't! I don't use swords! I use knives and punching daggers! Yeah, he's Shadow the Hedgehog. No, really, that's actually Shadow the Hedgehog's voice actor. I think. I just love her little march. Let's see. Who is Balmung's voice actor in Dot Hack? I believe it's Kirk Thornton. Actually, no, that is Doug Erholtz, but he changes voice actors in the second game to Crispin Freeman. Dang, they have a huge cast in this game. And this is Helba, her again. By the way, Helba is awesome, and she is voiced by Nina Williams. Oh, so now Balmung has a direct tie into it. Wonder what's going on. Hey, Dylan, how you doing? I am Kobe Beef. Fuck it. You will. Aqua Capital Macanu. Oh yeah, we had a. Never played part 4 of this series. Can never find a copy anywhere. It's been rare or something. Yes, I was talking about it just a minute ago. Actually, I'm sorry I did not see that until now. But part 4 of this game is so hard to find. I mean, you could import it and stuff, but it's actually cheaper if you find the Japanese version than it is to find the English version. But honestly, I would really try and get. I'm really hoping that Bandai Namco will actually straight up remaster or re-release these games and stuff because. Dude, these games are classic. They're so good, and Part 4 is so impossible to find. I literally go to Amazon right now. There is a listing for all 4 of these games: Infection, Mutation, Outbreak, and Quarantine. It is $1,000 for all 4 of them. I'm not even kidding. $1,000 for 4 20-year-old games. People wonder why I say piracy is ethical in many situations. This is one of those. It's one of the situations. I will say this, and again, I do have a physical copy of the first 3 games. Even I don't have a copy of Part 4. But I will say this: for parts, say if Bandai Namco and Connect 2 were to ever sit down and re-release the original Dot Hack Quadrilogy in any format, we're talking like physical and digital, that's a day 1 purchase for me. They don't even got to remaster it. They can just put it on Steam as is right now. Somehow, figure it out. I don't know. I don't care. Do it the cheapest way possible. I will buy it the day it comes out. Promise. Because I am not going to spend like $500 to $1,000 on a game that I don't even know is even going to work. You know? Yeah. Go to board and stuff. Go to coma. Oh, look at that. They deleted your post. I wonder who did that. Why did they do that? Let's play tag. That's a part of a little side quest. Go to quit. Alive, beautiful, and beautiful, dude. Just play about 4 minutes of Deadlock. Valve's coming MOBA. Never heard of Deadlock. Elbows, sending this lethal effect. Just giving you warnings about, hey, use it, but be careful, because if you use it... No. So you can also do this with this. You can even you can choose to reply, not to reply and stuff. I always like replying and stuff because it opens up other further side quests and stuff. The World for Idiots. The World for Idiots, explained by some dude who has 2 knight helmets in his den. Or living room, rather. What? I have 2 knight helmets, and I have a sword over there somewhere. Ugh. Okay, so we're going to log in. And we're going to do the Goblin quest real quickly. It's not that hard to do the Goblin quest. Literally just speed charm, run, beat the crap out of him. Yeah, more story. I love when they have like emoticons and stuff like in the dialogue itself. It really helps like sell the fact this is in fact an MMORPG and not just some kind of fantasy world. Don't we all? I mean, come on, everybody likes bunny girls more than cat girls. What? Look, we all like cat girls and stuff too. But you know, me as a furry, we don't like furries here. No furries. Do you hear me? I'm kidding. I don't care if you're a furry. But to play via test stream. I got mine 3 hours of the process and stuff like that. I might hit it up with you sometime and stuff. I'm not very good at MOBAs, but we'll see. More story. The game is very story heavy in the first part of it, but it once the story part kind of calms down. Her name should be Meow. Because she's a cat. I'm corny. I got a pretty decent PC, so it might run just fine on mine. Like, I don't have like 12 gigabytes of VRAM, good, and or DDR5 and whatnot, but I have a pretty decent GPU, and I got like 32 gigabytes of RAM, so I think it'd be all right. It's DDR3, but it does fine. This is why I don't really care about what people say about the whole RAM shortage and stuff like that. I probably could use a good PC upgrade to get DDR4, DDR5, and stuff, since I actually do a lot of AI stuff like locally on my PC, and it'd be very beneficial if I did that. But but for what I use it for right now, it's fine. You know, I don't really need to upgrade that until I want to start making movies. And yeah, I am going to start making movies using AI and stuff, but I want to do like rotoscoping so I can do some stunt work. Like a bit of a spoiler right here and stuff, because I got 5 people watching right now, and I don't think anybody's gonna really like spoil us out anywhere. I plan on doing my own rotoscoped animation adaptations of the original Robert E. Howard Conan stories. I'm looking I'm looking forward to doing those. They actually go in public domain in 2028. I don't plan on starting to work on them until like next year around summertime anyway. Summer, spring anyway. Because I gotta get my physique in order, and I think I'll need that much time to do it. But also, there's a lot of stuff that's still being developed when it comes to utilizing AI, and a lot of things I need to teach myself to do that. But I really want to like bust my butt to try and get it done, because I want to make sure these stories are doing justice to Robert E. Howard's work. I love the Conan books. For Bungie's new game coming out next Friday, Marathon. I've heard of Marathon. I don't know. I don't really play that many new games and stuff like that. I mean, look, I'm literally playing Dot Hack Infection right now. This game is from 2000 and freaking 3 here. Thank you. Defeat the goblin in the round. Here's how you beat him. Turn on speed charm. Because they're fast, but... Aha, I got you. But yeah, thank you that you like the idea of doing that project and stuff, because I'm a Howard purist. I'm going to be adapting the movies, or the books, because pretty much I want to have it as close to the actual books as I possibly can. So if the only thing I'm gonna do, I guess, is maybe like extend the action scenes and stuff, like the fight scenes. And I'm gonna try to do them all in what I personally believe to be the canon order. Gotcha. All right, heck yeah. I have the goblin cap. Okay, cool. Mandragora. It did so with Halo FPS and back in 2001, Destiny for it. Oh no, like, dude, I loved Halo back in the day, you know. Like Halo is great. Marathon says pre-launch servers, but 95% of the game. Again, I'm sure it's fine. It's just how to put this. Me and new games, we haven't really gotten along in a while, you know. Like maybe it's cause I'm an old man, but I just find myself looking back at all the games that I played, you know, growing up, and going, I would rather just play those games and stuff again. Because a lot of new games, it's a lot of grinding. It's a lot of I think that's really all I can do here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and gate out. But it's a lot of grinding. This game's as old as you. Actually, maybe older, because I think this game actually came out in 2002 in Japan. The same thing with the anime. But games have a charm like. Oh yeah, I definitely agreed. Like I've been playing retro games since I was a kid. You know, retro games since I was a kid. Whatever. I played retro games when they were new games. But anyway, when it comes to like older games versus newer games and stuff, and I say this as a guy who loves the grind in JRPGs, and I mean it. I love the grind in JRPGs. But I want to just point this out. When it comes to the grind, is she online right now? Probably not. Oh, she is. Awesome. Yeah, because when you try to try to add somebody to your party, sometimes they're not able to join because they're simply not online, and you can't bring them in. You know, this game does treat it like an MMORPG. So if they're not online, you can't bring them in. So you can't really rely on all of these. You can't rely on the same partners every single time. That's why it's always good to have multiple like addresses and stuff. And there are a lot of optional characters you can get. They don't add a lot to the story, but they're just nice to have in case you can't bring some characters to the thing with you. And I came here for this. I came here for Grandpa. Mm-hmm. Amateur Blades versus Monsieur, I think, actually. Yeah, it's Monsieur. Neither. X-Men 33, I want to play that game because the combat system, it gives me shades of The Legend of Dragoon, and that is hands down my favorite game ever. Ever. God, I love that game. Like that game, like it oh God, I'm just gushing thinking about it now. I don't want to get sidetracked and just I want to make myself play the game right now, but no, like I adore that game. But E33 or E33, X33, whatever you want to call it, because I feel like I'm not enunciating properly because I'm a bit of a weirdo, or I don't talk very well sometimes. But no, I've been wanting to play it for a long time, but I just haven't had the money to do so. What do you get? Calamity. Okay, I think I'll trade for that actually. You know, what do we get here? So give me that. Okay, so I got Phantom Blade. Do I have anything to trade for? I don't think I do. Oh, okay, cool. I can just buy that. Everyone gather, because I want to give this to Black Rose. There you go. Okay, so trade. Give me your speed charm, and I will give you this stun sword. Awesome. There we go. Now she's gonna really rock some stuff. I thought, but are you wrestling soon? I actually wrestled about a week or two ago. I think it was a week or two ago. Yeah, in Ivanhoe. I gotta check my bookings coming up and stuff, but I should have another match coming up pretty soon, actually. I know I'm booked for a couple things in March and springtime and stuff. It's winter, so a lot of bookings aren't really so hot at the moment. Some people, well, they're fortunate enough they can get bookings everywhere and stuff, but I saw he was at BWA. Yeah, me and BWA are not on speaking terms right now. But, you know, you never know what could happen. Okay, where's you at here? Give me a couple Sprite Ocarinas, just 4. I already got a Fairies Orb, okay? Give me a bunch of these Fortune Wires, because I always need those. Not that expensive. And I'll take a few of these health drinks. I'll spend the rest of what I got in health drinks, you know? I don't want to talk about it. Let's just say that. But I'm making another video about BWA pretty soon. You'll see. But let's just say that we're not on good terms at the moment. Like I'm the guy who does all the IPW videos. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been trying to talk to Tyler and stuff, see if we can work out something for me to come back and whatnot. But you know, I'm not able to work anything from there too. I don't know if he had anything to do with the BWA situation or whatnot, but you know, we'll see. I'm hoping that we can work some stuff out business wise and creative wise, but we'll see. We'll see. But yes, I should be wrestling pretty soon though. For the record, I try not to have any hard feelings toward anybody, but it's a little difficult in this situation. But again, don't worry too much about it, because all will be revealed in time, I believe. Okay, so I think I have to log out next and then check the next parts of it. If you need a hookup though for anything, like you want to record anything for anybody and stuff, let me know. Yeah, there we go. And I'll see if I can talk to people because they always need some some okay, cool, beginners and whatnot. But they always need some people for you know, recording purposes, and they always need a bunch of they always need a pretty good cameraman too. And so if you need if you want to like get hooked ups for other promotions, let me know. I'll talk to some people. Okay, nothing yet. So I do have some keywords though. They're gonna go and do. All right. I thought Willie did all the IPW stuff, but maybe does it. Do you do the editing, or do you just do the recording? You're editing, making videos, promo videos, and show proms. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, what do you use Adobe Premiere actually? Because I just recently got Adobe Premiere, and I'm trying to like learn how to use it. I've been using Vegas like Pro for like many years, and like for all of my editing. And I'm trying to switch to Adobe Premiere because it has a lot of different tools that I thought were interesting, and it's so different. It's so different, you know. Party add Black Rose. We're gonna go here. Okay, so let's see. There's a witness to girl here. Protected board, beginners. Filmora? Okay. Yeah, I've heard of Filmora. I've just never used it myself. Actually, I may have tinkered with it once or twice and stuff, but I just got Adobe because like controversially, I'm a guy who likes to use a lot of AI stuff, and I know that Adobe has a lot of AI stuff you can integrate into it, and I feel like that kind of AI support would be better for me going forward, especially since I do feel like a lot of editing softwares and a lot of just softwares in general be using a lot of AI stuff. So that's one reason why I want to switch to it. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Ooh, they're beating the crap out of me. Okay, skills. Okay. Alright, got him. Beat the crap out of you. Where are you going? Yeah. It's nothing, how to put this, like, again, I know why people don't like AI. I truly do. Truly, I mean it. But, I just think that, okay, so here's the thing. It's gonna, like, blow some people's minds when it comes to AI, but have you actually, like, kept up with, like, what a lot of people are doing with AI? Like, all these major, like, companies and stuff, like Disney? Like, Disney just recently invested $1 billion, billion, B, into OpenAI's Sora model, so that way they can utilize it for special effects going forward, for research and development. And I'm over here going, that's it. That's the death knell. Like, people are going to have to learn how to use like AI for their content production sometime, simply because the market tends to follow who's the leader, and Disney is the leader for like content production, entertainment, right? So if Disney's going to do something, then you can better believe that Warner Brothers is going to follow, and all the other smaller studios are going to follow too, because they want to be competitive. And eventually it's going to happen to video creators too, because we all eventually adopt the tools of the industry professionals and insiders. And it's not that I think that it's the best thing ever. It's just that I think that even if you don't like AI, you should still learn how to use it, just because they're going to be looking for people in the future who can use AI tools and who are knowledgeable with them to help fine tune their special effects, to help fine tune their editing and stuff, to help fine tune all the stuff they want to do. So even if you're like a staunch anti-AI person, and I get it, I do. Eventually, if you want to like, sell an IP or a product to a company like Disney or like a smaller studio, for like animation purposes and stuff, you're gonna have to, compromise creatively anyway, just to get it greenlit. And if they're all going to use AI, and they will, then you're basically compromising your you're basically saying I'm not going to use AI, and then I'm going to sell my idea to a bigger company who is going to use AI. So I'm just thinking, just cut the middleman out, make it yourself, and learn how to use AI. Like it's just it's like a survival point at that point, you know. Video package entrance promos and cutting $30 for entrance, 60 for show edit, and 40 for a show promo. That's not bad actually. That's not bad. I thought about doing something like that for just to be on the cheap. Just because I don't think I'm the fastest editor at it and stuff. Especially since now I'm trying to learn how to use Adobe Premiere, so I'm gonna have to like develop new skills for it. So I don't think I'd be able to. I don't think I'd be able to like sell stuff for like $30 or $40 or stuff like that. If I was still using Vegas, maybe, but it's also not the world's greatest quality for it again. But I don't want to go back to Vegas just because I got so tired of it crashing. Spark blades, heck yeah. Does it have tiger claws? That's the thing. Because if it had tiger claws, I ain't touching it. Nope, flame dance. I ain't touching it. Video packages put together. I know some people who may need that too, actually, for video packages and stuff. Because a really good, high quality, professional video package is like it's like a great thing to send to promoters to say, hey, this is what I can do. Here's a hype package and stuff. Please book me. So yeah, that's a very useful thing to have and stuff. And again, your rates are not bad at all. That's very good. I may have to look into that once I got some spare funds. Oh boy. All right, skill. Yeah, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. You wanna fight? You wanna fight? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Okay. I gotta turn off the animation for data drain. It's way too way too long. Like the animation's great, but I'm gonna turn this off. Phantom blades. Okay. Is he naked? Get back here. He's naked and wearing a thong. He's got a little skull. Like a little skull codpiece. Look at that. Get back here. I don't know, get back here, nudist. I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, he dropped something. What did he drop? Meteor swarm. Okay. So yeah, go over here, data drain, turn it off and stuff like that. It moves faster, so the gameplay moves smoother. Oh man, they beat the crap out of me that time. Okay. Reps. Do you do like cinematic stuff too? Because I'm like I've been like in video production and stuff since I was in high school, and I'm a sucker for like cinematic stuff. You know, like if it looks neat and dynamic and stuff like that, then I mess with it. Or heck, actually, if you have me on like Facebook or something like that, just send me a message and like let me know like what kind of like equipment you're using, like because I'm always in the market for like new cameras and stuff, you know. That's why I do it so cheap and I think I'm good at it. I have my bachelor's in digital. Oh, dip, man! Like I'm just an amateur. Like I never went to school for that stuff. I just figured it out as I went. I'm like, okay, here's how to edit. Here's sound editing, which was actually my weakness up until fairly recently. Like I sucked at sound editing for a bit. But when it came to cinematography, I was like, I think it looks pretty here. Am I in frame? Yeah, okay. I'll put the camera. I'll put the tripod there. A Sony FX6. Let me look that up real quickly. Sony FX6. If it's not too expensive, I'll probably look into purchasing one sometime. Because right now, here's the thing, like phone cameras and stuff like that. I used to scoff at them, but nowadays they've gotten really good. This is an S24, and it has a very, very good camera. It's actually better than my GoPro that I used for filming for a while, actually. It doesn't have as much of a wide lens, but it has like comparable like video quality. Sony FX6. What you got here? What you got? Oh, dip. Ooh, yeah, yeah, that is not cheap. That's like 7,000. Not like before taxes, it's like 6,500. But Jesus, yeah, no, okay, yeah, definitely hit me up sometime. Like, we'll see if we do something cinematic. Because I'm like, if you got a camera that's good and you have a background, I'm like, heck yeah, like let's do some, let's talk some business, you know. Like again, like I was, in fact, I was talking about this earlier. I don't know if you were here for it, but I was talking about like doing some like AI animations and stuff like that using rotoscope. A really good camera and a really good cinematographer and stuff is going to be vital for that. I'm not going to start working on this until like like springtime next year at the earliest, while AI is still developing and stuff. But it would be very helpful if we had like an experienced cameraman on this and stuff like that. And of course, we'll talk rates and all that, and when we get around to that. But it definitely be a pretty solid gig for you. You don't got to worry about learning how to animate. I got that covered. I'm learning how to do that myself with like AI and stuff like that. Because I've seen some tutorials already for like rotoscoping, and that's what I'm going to be doing. All right, broski, I got to get some sleep, beat my insomnia, and hopefully wake up probably in time for my Wi-Fi WFH job at the ball crushing factory. I hope that's a. I'm worried about what that is, but all right, get some rest. I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. Come on. Oh. Beat the crap out of him, please. Yeah. But I've seen like some stuff you can do with like rotoscoping and stuff. I forget who it is. They're like a little film studio. They actually did like some rough rotoscoping for animation and stuff. Work from home. Oh. Okay, yeah. I used to do that, but I got fed up with it. Am I poisoned? Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. My folks' place to make sure things don't explode. Ah. So you're like the, I know there's a joke here somewhere, but I can't find it. For the record, this game, you don't have to like get all of the enemies on the field and stuff, because I'm so low level. I'm doing that right now. Say. Okay, so here's why Tire Class is the most useful thing ever. When they get near me, screw you, yeah. Screw you too. Aha. Fire Tempest. Okay, she leveled up. Good. I'm poisoned, though. Do I have an antidote? I do. Just one. That's fine if I just have the one. Wrong game. Alright, cool. Oh, and there's a buff there. Use Greaves. Okay, I got a shield buff. What is this, actually? Is this thing I can wear? Nope. Greaves. Is that a heavy blade? Oh, that's a heavy leg armor. Okay, so that's definitely a thing for her. Alright, cool. I'll check that when I'm done streaming and stuff, and I'll get back to you and stuff. But yeah, but we'll talk some business about recording some stuff, because so in case you weren't here for it, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be animating like all of the original Robert E. Howard Conan stories and stuff. If you're not aware, I'm like the biggest Conan dork you're ever gonna meet. And I want to do it faithfully. I'm a Howard purist, so I want to do it rotoscope style, because I want to do some stunt work too, because I'm an idiot and I want to beat myself up. So I need like a solid like filming and camera shots and stuff like that, and a really good camera, because the better the camera, the more details it captures, and the more things I can input into the rotoscope, the rotoscope workflow I got set up. But the tech's not quite where I want it to be just yet, but it's developing fast enough to where I think, yeah, I believe in about a year or so, it should be pretty good. Kill him. I keep missing. I am a rogue in World of Warcraft. I miss every time. Hey man, I just worked the camera. Like I know you just worked the camera, but that's really all I need you to do. Like I can handle everything else. Don't worry. I was gonna see if I can get some people to help come for stunt work too for it and stuff, but mainly it's gonna be just me getting the crap beat out of myself. Because I'm an idiot. That's what I do. But I'm a wrestler. That's I'm it's like getting beat up is kind of like part of my job description. I mean, if I don't get beat up at least a handful of times, am I even wrestling? That's magical stuff here. What you got? Okay, got speed charm. Did I give her those greaves? I did actually, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna see if I can get some other people like involved in doing this too, because I know Indigo is gonna be in with it. She's definitely in for it. She's gonna be playing pretty much all the women characters that have speaking roles, and I'm playing Conan, and I'm gonna see if I can get some other people to do some other roles and whatnot. Because there are some characters that are described that I simply don't have the body type for. Oh, you can just mask it with AI. I'm like, yeah, but I want to use like actual actors and stuff best as I can because I don't know. I don't know if you ever saw the movie Fire and Ice and stuff. It's a great movie if you haven't seen it. I think it's on Amazon. That's where I watched it anyway. But it's a fantastic animated film and stuff. It's done. It's like the only film that famed artist Frank Frazetta ever worked on, and he's a very famous artist who did a lot of Conan stuff. And it's a gorgeous movie. It's completely rotoscoped, and I was like, a Conan film in that style would be amazing. So that's what I want to do. All right, cool. All the portals are open, so that means I can proceed into the dungeon. I mean, I could have done that any time, but Downside right now is I have to do all my healing. All right, here we go. But SP, spirit points, whatever, they recover over time. I am looking forward to doing that Conan project though, because that's like one of my dream projects, Because I see a lot of people they've been saying, hey, why has no one ever animated like the original Robert E. Howard Conan stories? Well, give me about a year and a half and I'll start working on it. There's some fan projects out there, of course, but I really want to put my heart and soul into this because I just love these books. They mean like they're not just stories to me. They mean a lot like personally too. Oh no, Melon. I think it's funny. I'm such a Conan nerd. I'm over here playing an anime game about an anime JRPG about an MMO, and I'm just like gushing over Conan the Barbarian. I cannot get enough of the sword and the sorcery. Return to the field immediately and gate out to the town. Yeah. I don't want to gate out. I'm gonna keep going. You can't make me. I like how it's like, hey, you can't play here. Me, bet. They didn't even try to stop you, Okay, I'm gonna daydream this. Chicken hand? Leather gloves. Okay. Are you running around in a net? That's funny. Am I poisoned? Ah, dang it, I'm poisoned again. Do I have any... Ah, crap, I don't have any antidote. Whatever. Whatever, it won't last forever. Ah, okay, so we're gonna do a speed charm. Again, most useful item in the game, speed charm. I'm so happy. Speaking of like dot hack, I guess the game that I'm freaking playing, they actually are doing like I guess it looks like a reboot to me, but I can't tell. That's one reason why I'm playing this game, is because like I don't want people to forget the original quadrilogy if it's a reboot and stuff, because it looks like a reboot to me. Like I swear I saw Kite, I saw Black Rose and stuff. I saw Balmung in the trailer and stuff. By the way, ah crap. All right. Here's why it's useful. Screw you all! Aha! Yeah, like, just like MMOs and stuff, AoE abilities are awesome. I can use. Maybe we'll see. Steel cap. Well, it is. I would equip that, but I lose my healing ability, and I need that right now. Okay, so we go the other way first. I'm gonna heal up because I'm poisoned. Aha! Yes. Maybe I'll get like an antidote here. Yes! Aha! Aha! That's the will of the Lord right there. Right, I'm happy you came in here, Randolph. Actually, like I really appreciate that because it's like you. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to talk about stuff. But then you got me talking about all this stuff, and now I got my energy levels up. So here we go, having a good time. Boom, 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 boom. Heck yeah. Ooh. Rig game. It's not a rigged game. I think that's a SP buff. So I can just like. Thank you. I love when it just like, it's like, oh, I think it's a monster? It's a treasure chest. Yeah, that's right. The death. You think it'd be like, oh, it's like an insta-kill item? Nah, it's poison. Restorative. Break all the eggs and stuff. Break everything because, you get items like the antidotes and stuff in it. Which you don't need, you can just trade later. And we got Tiger Claws. Aha! See, look at that. Look at that. Makes quick work of them. It's only a level 2 item, too. Screw you all. Okay, I'll data drain you. These are important for later. You. Alright, we drop. The Hanged Man. Is it the Adam Page? Okay, I'm gonna heal up and stuff. Just because I need to. I think there's a boss in here somewhere. There aren't many bosses in this game, actually. I'm not gonna lie, the bosses are kind of weak. They don't really have like any interesting designs. They're just the same monsters that you usually encounter with just like a big glowing green thing attached to them. Like they're challenging. It's just for the most part they're just not very well. Just since they're just the same monsters and stuff, they are. Now, except for the final bosses of each individual game, those have unique designs, and they are tough. Oh, there are a few like mid bosses too that do that too, that are like that as well. Running. By the way, if you're looking at these little doors and stuff and thinking that's a little suggestive, I've thought of that long before. Trust me, I'm fighting every urge to make jokes about it. Ain't doing so well. Yep, I was right. There's a boss. Data bug. Daydream defeated. Yes. Oh, geez, he hits hard. You see that? All right. Oh God. He hits really hard. Can I hit him with big old tiger claws? Yeah, I hit him. Yeah, he's invincible until you data drain him. Yeah, keep smacking him. Okay, I'm gonna back up a little bit and hit him with a big old like back cruise. Yeah, see that? Well, it's not taking damage right now, but it will. Ah. Aha, okay, here we go. gonna hit him with a big old data drain, and now he's killable. Oh, he killed her. I got you. Oh, wrong item. Resurrect. Alright, there you go. Get back to life, please. You missed, you honky. You missed. Eat this. Got him! Heck yeah. Oh, you guys want to see one of the funniest scenes out of context ever? It's coming up here in a second. You'll know it when it happens. I'm going to be very quiet when it happens just because it's funny. The emoji. Yep. Oh, here it comes. the pause, the line read, and then the little crying emoji. just no. If you showed that to anybody with no context, people would laugh at it. They'd be like, "That's funny." I gotta go. Order and takeout. Yeah, you and you didn't help at all. But all right, so now we have a dedicated healer. So now I can just, well, I'm still gonna need like items and stuff. And it's our next necessary partner, and this guy, the bowl cut. Oh boy. Yeah. Why does he have a bowl cut? Why does he got a bowl cut? Why he got a bowl cut? Yeah. Okay, gonna add Mistral to the party. I believe we can continue. She's available. Yes. All right. Cool. Yes, and she is she's a pretty solid healer. I'm gonna buy more like antidotes and stuff. I think I need some more health drinks. Oh, I don't have any money. Wah. Let's see. I almost sell that. Is that better than what I got? Let's find out. Nope. All right, I'm gonna sell that too. Oh, I think that's actually better than what Mistral has. Okay, Mistral, get your butt over here. Okay, what she got? Oh yeah, she actually has some decent weapons here. Oh, that one's got tiger claws. Yes. Okay, okay. So steel cap. And what else we got? What else we got? Leather gloves. What's this do? No, I can't do that one. There we go. Okay, so we're going to eat that. Yeah, she has. That's one reason why I wanted to get her pretty early, because she has a Sotetsu, which has a critical hit ability, as well as I'm gonna keep that right now, but I'm gonna sell these Phantom Blades. I don't need them. Well, I think she got something else on there. Plate armor. Okay, well she's gonna have that for her best. I'm just leave that for the moment. But yes, it's very good that you trade things for characters and whatnot. I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna do that one really low level quest here. Okay, I don't know how much footage I have right now. Let me just go ahead and hit stop recording. I'm still streaming, but stop recording. How big is this file? Oh, that ain't so bad at all. Just about 4 gigs. Okay. I'm always worried about recording footage stuff because I remember that a few years ago, I was recording something, you know, and the file size was like 30 gigs, and I'm like, that was nuts. But nah, 4 gigs and stuff for like how long is the stream going on? For a couple of like, I have no idea how long it's been going on. Like an hour ish. Oh, about an hour and a half. Okay.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That ain't bad at all. Board and beginners. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Yeah, level 1. Go here. We're just gonna. This is basically just a pilgrimage to get money and stuff. How many speed charms I got? Only 1. I'm gonna save that. Dang, even though I'm like level whatever, I still can't really hit an enemy that's level 1. Those little honkies. Okay, I'm gonna throw the steel blades in this one though. Let's see what we get. None. I forget how to be throwing a golden axe or a silver axe. There's something important. I know that. Phantom blades. Same thing. Whatever. It's all good. I like how even though I'm not really hitting them, the minute they walk into it and stuff, they still get hit. So that's always fun. It's like, yeah, you're in range, so I'm gonna hit you. Leather armor. I think Mistral's only level 1 too, so she does need kind of like this early level area. Yeah, you don't really get money from killing mobs and stuff. Oh, that was easy. None of that? Okay. Yeah, you don't really get money from killing mobs. You get money from like selling items and stuff. Yeah. Look at that. Easy peasy. Easy levels. It's always good to like, again, the whole trading thing. I'm not gonna lie, the whole trading items stuff like that in this game, it does kind of break a bit of the game and stuff, but it does help make grinding so much easier. So you can just play the game at a reasonable pace. Okay, I leveled up. Fortune wire. What do you got here? Bandana. What's that? I think that's a level 1 head item. I don't know what Mistral's got actually. And there's a way you can. How do you check? Oh yeah, now I remember. Yeah, you can just check skills here. So she's got that. Okay, she's got a heal. Oh, she got some level 11 gear. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. You. Let's go. All right, cool. Yeah, I was really worried that the file size is going to be really bad and stuff because, like, I hate it when I record something and the file size is just stupidly large. It's a pain in the butt. It's like, I only got so much hard drive space, Especially since actually, I'm thinking about getting like a dedicated like SDD sometime. Like not a huge one, maybe like a quarter terabyte or something like that. Just so I can have something in my computer so I can just move some files to it, just so I can save myself a lot of hard drive space. Still debating on it. I found one that's not too expensive. Oh, it's a healing one. Heck yeah. I will say there's one benefit to this game having like this system here though. It means you can't just go to a low level area and just like start farming out like snaky cactus, and not farming out like a bunch of different like virus cores and stuff, because you do need those for later on in the game, and I feel like that'd be kind of game breaking. So there's a bit of balance to it, because they have to be strong enough to where you can hit them hard, but they're not gonna die on like 2 hits. Okay, so Black Rose leveled up. Good. Bam. Bam. I will say this game does kind of mitigate grinding too. It turns grinding into a bit of a joke actually, and I'm kind of glad for that, because the combat is so simple and very like kind of bare bonesy, I guess. With purpose, it's supposed to be an MMORPG, so it's not supposed to have like a super detailed, strategically based like gameplay system. Run in, hit, scatter, hit, stuff like that. So I'm happy with that. I'm just making cactus. I'm just saying it's like it would make the game really really tedious if it had a really complicated like combat system, and for every single encounter it wasn't just mashing stuff. Instead, you can just run in, beat the crap out of them, get out before it's done, and be done with it. So it does make grind. It does really cut down on grinding. It's actually a very effective kind of system, if you ask me. Like some may call that boring. I call it efficient. It's a very I don't have to worry too much kind of game. There are challenging encounters. This game will beat the crap out of you if you're not careful. But as long as you're just a very intelligent player, it's not gonna destroy your mood all day. Bandana. Bing. Bing. Walla walla bing bong. Bing. Okay, thanks, Mr. Leveled up then. I think you have to level too much in this game anyway. Headgear? I think that's a heavy arm thing. Ah, yes. I think she could actually use that, so I'm gonna trade her. Give me that speech arm. Oh, she already had something better like that. Whatever. Okay, since I got another speech arm, I'm gonna actually use this one. So I can just kind of get to it and get in and out. Much like in most, traveling is slow. Alright, so I got all the portals open then. I can now move on to the dungeon. Fire Tempest. I'm also getting a lot of items because I'm going to need him for a particular boss that's coming. You have to solo him. He's like the second boss in the game. I forget what level you encounter him at, but I know he's like coming up. Let's see here. Is that a buff? That's a buff. Heck yeah. Give me that. Alright, cool, cool. Alright. Let's go. Go. I'm gonna try to speed through a lot of this stuff so that way, you guys are gonna see me just do a lot of boring grinding and stuff. This game has a great pace, I will say. It's not like bloody egg. But It's not like a super long. It's not like a super grindy game and stuff. I both say the game is about like 16, 17 hours long or so. But if I need to grind or anything like that, I'm just gonna do that like off camera and off stream, just so I can hurry up and get right back to the make things go smoothly because I do want to stream the whole series. Mainly just because I think people just probably throw it on in the background or something, What you got equipped? Change equipment. What you got equipped? Oh, you got to bring it in. Okay, so I'm going to keep that. That's for me then. Meteor Swarm. Yeah. Although making a beeline to like the GOT statue in this game, which is like the goal of every dungeon, it's still wise to just stop, break all the stuff, get free stuff. Because I mean you're gonna pass it anyway. And if you don't need, you can just sell or trade other players, NPCs that are supposed to be other players. Okay, Meteor Swarm. And there are some pretty vast dungeons in this game too. We're talking like they're like 20, 30 floors or something like that later on. And they can be pretty expansive, and they will beat the crap out of you if you're not careful. But it's early on in the game, so the enemy encounters are pretty weak. Leather coat. Meteor Swarm. Burning oil, that's useful for later. Fire Tempest. Oh, okay, let me go back. Because again, I'm here for loot and stuff. Fortunately, enemies do not respawn, which is great. Even in open fields, they don't respawn. Because I'm not going to lie to you, I've played World of Warcraft a lot. I hate it when I'm in a dungeon and the mobs respawn. Like, absolutely despise that crap. I'm like, that is not fair at all. It's like, it's already hard enough to go through some dungeons anyway, especially like, 10 to 20 man raids. The enemies respawning, it just adds so much time to it. And I play on private servers too, so it's like, it shouldn't be that difficult. Like, I play on a server called Microbot. I haven't played on it in a while, because that game pissed me off. But, yeah, they even restore some items here and stuff. But, I hate that, in some instances and stuff, like the mobs will respawn if you take too long getting back to it. Because like death runs, it's a pain to do that. I just hate it. Do what? Oh, hello, Nightshade. Yeah, our kitties are one to intrude upon this, I guess. Yeah, they're disgusting, Mistral says. Hey, I'm strong too. Well, you're the wave master. You're supposed to be the spellcaster. Your job is to cast the spells, make the peoples fall down. Actually, I would prefer Mistral whenever she's like the dedicated healer. It just seems like that was like her role in design purposes. I mean, just look at her. She looks like the like a Final Fantasy white mage. She wears all white, carries a staff. It's like a typical white mage kind of attire. But generally speaking, it is good to follow the usual like MMORPG format for this, like a DPS, tank, healer roles and stuff. Okay. And since Kite is a twin blade, he's basically always DPS. So just So basically, just like hire somebody who can tank. Like Black Rose is good for it. Pyrrhus is good for it. Although I'm not gonna lie, Pyrrhus is kind of. Oops, I hit the wrong one. Okay, first aid, everybody. Thank you. I think Mia is a pretty decent tank too, although she's not my favorite tank. Basically, just pick a person with a sword and axe or something like that, and then then Kite can just back up everybody. I think the long arm one is the only one I don't think has like a real like true dedicated role. They're like spear users and stuff. They're kind of like all arounders though, but so are twin blades. It's weird. I do wish I do wish this game had the option for 4 party members though instead of just 3, because then you could have 2 DPS, 1 tank, 1 healer, but you can only have 3 because JRPGs. Do what? I wouldn't say limitations of the tech. It's more like that's just like that was the standard for JRPGs. Because in JRPGs and stuff, usually there's only like 3 party members and stuff you can have at a time. Some games, of course, were not like that. In fact, some of the early ones had like upwards to 5 playable characters. But I got once anyway. But generally speaking, around this time, like PS1, PS2 era, it was 3. 3 is fine. I'm just saying, it would have like helped with the MMO vibe if you could have more than that. Who knows? Maybe the reboot, if it is a reboot, is gonna fix that. Well, again, this move is overpowered as crap early on in the game. I don't know why they gave it to you this quick, but whatever. I know this game like the back of my hand, so I can just beat the crap out of it. Yeah, I pointed that out. Yep. Oh, I forgot fairy orbs actually do that. So it's like, hey, if you don't know where you're going and whatnot, and you can just use a fairy orb in here too. I don't think that's PG. Watch when they open too, actually. Yeah, it's like it's. Mm-hmm. A little sussy. A little suspicious. I forgot fairy orbs can also. I just mainly use fairy orbs for like opening up the show me where all the enemies are in the field. I don't really use them too much in the dungeons, but I guess it's probably useful to do them because there are some parts of the dungeon where, especially toward the later part in story modes and whatnot, where you can still get the Got statue, but if you choose the wrong route, then you'll end up continuing the story, and your character's part of the cutscene will port out back to the town, and you can't get the God statue. So it's like that's loot you just lost on the table. It's like ah. All right, what's in here? I wonder. Lovers antidotes. Good. We breaking the eggs, boys. We getting that protein from the eggs. We getting swole. No, I'm trade. Yeah. Ah. Thank you. Health drink. Good. Good. Gonna need that because Repth is useful for Kite in like in the field stuff, but his cast time for it is so slow. I really only use it when I can get some distance between me and enemies before I cast it. I mentioned there are some encounters in this game that do get kind of annoying, where you basically have to just immediately when they port in, you have to like hit them with like every spell you have in the book, otherwise they will like nuke you. So that does. I do find myself spending a bit more time like in menus toward the later part of the game than I do actually fighting the battles. That's one little critique I'll give this game later on towards it. It's not like a problem right now, but it does happen later. Leather armor. And what do you got? Fire tempest. Good. We need those. And what do you got? Antidote. Antidote. All right. Before. yeah. Die. Got him. Bloody egg. They didn't hear it, but he said it. He said it still. They always say it. Again, look at how overpowered this move is, you know? Like, it is devilishly broken early on in this game. Like, it gets power crapped eventually and stuff, but it's still such a useful ability. Because with the speed charm, you can like bull rush your way straight up to them before their enemies are finished spawning, and by the time they finish spawning, they're like right all around you. And if you just time it just right, like I've been doing, you could just mop the floor with them. What you got? Oh, wristband. What does that do? Grom? Wood tornado. Well, it's not as good as what I have and stuff. It's good for magical defense stuff. That feels like a mistral item. Okay. Wristband. What else we got? What else we got? All right. And she hadn't even trade, so I'll just gift it to her. Heck yeah. All right. See, watch this. They're all gonna be dead. Oh no, I missed one. Hang on. I'm gonna data drain him because sometimes these guys will actually drop stuff. I didn't drop anything. He's a little dagger. Now he's dead. Little knife. Earth sword. Useful. First aid, please. Thank you. I'll try to stream to about midnight because this game is fun. See, look, I got every single one of them that hit, and it just makes this game so much faster to play. Like I know this is like a really low level dungeon. It's supposed to be like the first dungeon that you're supposed to go into, I guess. But I know the wristband. I guess she already had something like that. It's all good. Oh, I missed one. It's okay. Didn't miss him that time. Oh, I don't have the speed charm anymore. I'm out of them. Wait, hang on. I think she has a speed charm on her. Ah, yes, thank you. Can I trade her something for that? Yeah, I'll give her a couple of those. I usually buy a bunch of these and stuff because again, they're just so useful. I think there actually are a few items in the game that you can just cast it on yourself. You don't got to worry about having a speed charm, and it saves you like an item slot because you can only have so many items on you at once. You know, like an MMORPG, you only got so many slots you can have before you got to go to a bank or something. I think I'm on B5 now. Yep, B5. I believe B5 is the bottom floor. Yeah, it is. Got them all. See, look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. Something so satisfying about games like this where, you just wipe out a bunch of enemies so quickly and you just see, like, your experience points just go up like that. It's just, that's so satisfying, man. Bing, bing, bong, bing, bong. See, look at that. So satisfying, man. Amateur blades. That's trade item or vendor trash. Either one. think it's funny that this game has like a virus that's like immortal and whatnot. How do you deal with them? I don't know. A bunch of like guys with like fake with like digital coding as like JRPG medieval weapons can beat them up. I guess. Whatever. Video game logic. I know chat's not really lighting up right now, but it's cool. Anybody ever see the anime that came out after this game, or while the game was actually on, or was recent? I guess it's called Dot Hack Sign. If you haven't, it's cool. It's boring. A little too quick on that one. Easy peasy. Got so many like items in this dungeon. It's great. Probably why they made this like the first one, so you can like get a bunch of equipment and stuff. You know. Give me that. The lovers. Oh, I missed some eggs. Hell yeah, burning oil. Burning oil gives you like a fire damage buff. You know, very useful. Bloody egg. Very useful for a particular boss fight coming up, like the second boss fight I think it is and stuff, because you have to solo him, and he's actually pretty tough. Unless you you absolutely batter him with like scrolls and stuff, then he's not that difficult. Like, he's still pretty tough. He will kill you if you're not careful. But but if you have a bunch of fire scrolls and stuff, and you probably will, and you use burning oil on yourself, you can just basically trash him. Burning oil again. Sprite. Oh, good. Got that. Need that. Nah, I need that. Yeah, I can't believe that orc. If he had a Sprite Ocarina, none of this game would have even happened. Hands of the Earth. Yellow Candy. Mage's Soul. Okay, good. What's Hands of the Earth do? That's a... That's a heavy weapon, isn't it? Yep. Okay, we use Sprite Ocarina. I'll give that to Black Rose when I have to get her back in my party. I'm gonna gate out now. Ah, here we go. She's another one of those. There you go. Where to? Don't know, don't care. Go figure it out. And we're gonna sell some stuff here. Need that goblin cap. And leather armor. I'm gonna save some of these so that way I can do some trading. Leather gloves and use greaves. Sell that. Heck yeah. All right. You, sir, what you have? What you have to trade today? Hands of water. Ice hunter cap? What's that do? Ah. take that if I can trade for it. Ooh, I can actually. Yes. Yes. There we go. See about getting like really high level equipment from pretty early on. Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta get more speed charms from this guy. Oh, he didn't have any more. Well, I'll just get a bunch of more of these in. Oh, there we go. I think I gotta talk to this guy over here. Well, what's everybody else up to tonight? That's useful. Increases target's physical attack. Okay. Binky. Oh, mountain boots, what's that do? Up Corv, useful. Up Gans, useful. Yeah, Kiku Ichimonji, I think it is. I don't know. I don't speak Japanese. It says something. What you have? Blades. Nope, not good. Wind axe, triple wield, worm scale. What's that? Ooh, that's actually not too bad. Recruise. Oh, that's useful for me. Okay, let me see if I can get that. Trade that. Plus few lovers. Heck yeah. Yeah, so I'm losing that, but that's okay because the boss that I'm gonna be a bit of trouble has like a fire dude, you know. I think these guys over here trade some pretty good stuff. Her name's Heavy, but she's like really not Nodachi. Hayabusa. That's a katana. That's for sure. Fire dance hat. Oh, I just got something for that, so we're gonna avoid you. Yucky? Your name is Yucky. I don't know. I've seen people log in with weird names in MMOs before. What is that? Fire Drake Male Vacruz. Vacram. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to trade too much. I think I'm just going to go ahead and wait. How many items do I got now? 22 out of 40. I got a bunch of these fortune wires. How many scrolls do I got? Okay, I'm good on those then. Awesome. The game actually moves at a pretty brisk pace, you know, I'll say. And I like that about it because although you can stop and grind, you don't really have to. It moves at just enough of a pace to where it's like, okay, is it worth going out and grinding, or is it worth going out and yeah, I'll show you what I mean about the other one here. You can't protect here and stuff, you know, because like gate hacking can't do that yet because you don't have the other core you needed, but you get it eventually. You know, it comes up. Word list. You go and save Pyros now, or beat up a monster that he wants to beat up, but he can't beat it up because he's kind of stupid. Pyros, by the way, is the role player of the game. Yes. Cool. How many of those pharaohs got? Oh, I've only got the one. Okay. I'll save that for like a bit later, I guess. You know. Probably should have gotten some more of those spiders, but they're pharaohs, but it's fine. It's fine. Early on in the game, it's not too gear dependent. Wow, a dungeon that actually looks like a dungeon instead of a weird, you know, suggestive kind of thing. Hey, no poison. Restorative. I think I'm good on some stuff right now, so I'm just gonna make a beeline for the bottom of it. Usually I have to clear the whole thing out and stuff, but I'm not gonna bother with that right now. I think you guys want to see me running in and out of dungeons and whatnot, just clearing the whole thing from top to bottom. I could, but you only gotta do that once in a while. Well, water. Amateur egg. I got the devil. I got the death. I have antidote. I have antidote again. That's part about having the speed scroll and stuff is you don't really need to like do that with your party members. You can just because the areas are so short anyway that they'll catch up to you eventually. Amateur egg. Eh. Oh, yeah, yeah. And fortune wire. Face guard. Amateur egg. Health drink, raining rocks and stuff. Health drink. Anybody listening, I am thinking about streaming a lot more actually because I don't know, maybe not like this late and stuff. Let's have like a dedicated day for it because I'm not I don't dislike streaming. Oh, noble cloak. It's just I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to like. Okay, she already has that. All right, it's kind of hard for me to like get out of my head and stuff and like want to actually sit down and stream sometimes. I don't see how people can do that for like 8 hours a day. Like I'm like Jesus Christ, that stuff has got to be annoying. Like my social battery depletes when I'm like performing in front of like 30 people. I can't imagine performing in front of thousands of people for 8 hours a day. That would like drive me up the wall, you know. Like I'm not saying it's easier to. I'm not saying it's harder to do than a regular job, you know. But it would definitely tire me out a lot, you know. You give me what you got. Ceramic anklet. Let's see, what is that? Light leg armor. What does Mistral got actually as a sand? Oh yeah, that's pretty weak. Okay, so let me trade her something. She got a bronze axe, and I'm gonna get Pyros here. So yeah, there we go. There we go. Heck yeah. All right, cool, cool. Oh, got the Got statue. That was easy. Spark blades, rainbow card, and yellow candy. It's kind of funny. It's like a big fishy with arms. What are the spark blades though? I'm pretty sure it's a twin blade item, isn't it? Yep. What I have is way better. Okay, we can go ahead and just proceed. It's a big rock. No, he's not alright. He's LARPing. I'm gonna use the flame dance ability. There we go, easy. That was nothing. Uh-huh. Yeah, he's another tank you can get in this game, I guess, you know. He has some useful abilities and stuff. He's good for, like, AoEing. Maybe I'll invite him. I don't know. I would consider that very heavily, because I don't... Okay, so I don't dislike Pyros at all. I just think... I'm not gonna lie, a lot of me believes that he has no clue that anything that's happening with Kite and Party and stuff is more than just a game, or if he's just LARPing. Like they think everybody's a really dedicated LARPer like him. We got new mail, so I had to go look at that. Okay, so for that, what you do is you log out. Again, it's one of the cooler elements of this game I've seen. So you got to log in and out of the world and stuff. It's like you're actually just playing at your computer, you know. New mail. So what do you do? Do what when you're in your room. Don't just play games. You should go out and work out. You'll get fat, smiley face. Be if I start my friends, but only once in a while though. Okay, that's a good one. You're our winner. I got a thing you can get from Root Town. When you guys inquiries must cease now. Do not ignore this warning if you want to teach playing a game. That's in reference to the post he made on that board. You know that was deleted. Alrighty. You know the coma post here, right here. Reddit moderators, am I right? Freaking Reddit! Okay, so talk to this guy. Book of Law. Upgrade your character. I don't even know what the thing does, honestly. I forget how it's supposed to work. I'm just gonna go ahead and get about 20 of these. I'll get one of those. I'll get 12 of these. We don't have enough of those. We have another mail here in a second, I believe. Nice. Yep, there we go. I was right. Haha. I'm I'm awesome at predicting the future. I'm not. Speed charm. I'm gonna get 5 more of these because I need them. Heneko, what do you have? Shadow Blade, Start Dance, Electric Spear, Short Swing. How many items I got in my? How many items do I have actually? Okay, so I should probably trade some things or sell some things here. Right. Their Tiger Claw style move. Is it better or worse than what I got? You know, I'll go ahead and try to grab it so I can get some stuff out of here. Let's see. Right here. I'm gonna need these things here in a second. There we go. Shanto. Hmm. Wait, you didn't get any abilities with that? Because some items you don't have any abilities with at all. Danku. Oh, it's a katana weapon. Okay. Gendon. Fire. Oh, I don't have a. I could use a fire wand for somebody. Leather armor. Nomad's hood. There you go. That worked. Short swing, iron anklets, smith's gloves. What did that give me? Dawn, electric spears. Okay, I think it's good right now. So going to log out. Again, you have to log in and out and check your messages and stuff like that. You think it'd be easy just to check your mail, but whatever and stuff. I guess maybe the game is just so. Well, I suppose it makes sense because you have to put a headset on in this universe to do that. Fort walls, come alone. All right. Next main part of the story. Aqua City, Aqua Capital, Macanu. What about Macanold? I say it's old. Okay. His name is Borscht. Let's see. I think I'm pretty good right now on all that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hit it. I know I just saved a second ago, but I'm one of those guys who this is an older game. There's no auto save feature at all. So I'm one of those guys who got into a habit of just saving whenever I could. I think it's funny though that pretty quickly, even though you get Pyros, even the game is like, okay, you're not gonna need him for a bit. Oh yeah, I can if you're gonna be like that. It's hard to say, she says. Whatever. I'm checking this voice actually because she sounds familiar. I don't think I've seen anything she's been in. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna make a beeline for the bottom part of this dungeon so if I can get a God statue, I will. Yeah. Please return to the world. I can't go back. Again, I like how they don't even trust him. It's like, please go back to the world. Nah. And again, that move is broken as shit. For the record, there is no solo XP in this game, so even if you think, oh, I'm just gonna like power grind my character and just get to the max level really quick and stuff, and just blaze for everything. I don't even need partner stuff. It doesn't work like that. There's actually no benefit whatsoever to going to dungeons alone. The reason you do it is if storyline purposes says you got to go alone. So broken. Yeah, I don't know why, but you can't even use that thing right now anyway. That book I got. Yeah, you can customize your character. I forget exactly how you're supposed to get it to work, but it does not work straight out the gate. I was making confused. It's like, hang on, why would they give you an item that is against the rules of the game? Oh. Silver bracelet, raging Is that better than what I got? Probably not. Oh, it's been like a top, huh? I think that's actually just like Tiger Claws, so I'm gonna go ahead and equip that. I was right, it is. Heck yeah, it's another broken move. God, I love broken moves. Grand armor. More grand armor. What I like about that one versus Tire Claws is it takes up a lot more SP, so I may need to be more careful with it. I think well water replenishes. Oh, yeah, earth element stuff, whatever. Yep, I was right. Oh well. I got it. I got it. Okay. So I'm gonna equip the Satetsu again, just because it's a little bit easier to deal with the SP. Raging Earth. All right, cool. I'm heading the right way. You think area's really corrupted? Yeah, yeah, Mia. You and your ambiguous stuff. All right. What we got here? The death. Well, water. I gotta say I'm appreciative of YouTube actually doing something cool, because I always thought it was, because I never wanted to like I understand why people had like streaming channels for a while and stuff, but I always felt like if you wanted to like transition your content of streaming or whatnot or diversify it, it would be very algorithm unfriendly to have to do live streams all the time on your main channel, and you would have like a dedicated streaming channel, you know. But now they've actually segmented it off to where it's like, oh, if someone's live, it just shows up as like an icon, and if and on your content page and stuff, it actually diverts it from like live streams to like regular video uploads. I actually really like that. I don't know why it just came to mind, but it just hit me. You know, when I was younger, I always thought it was saying Earth or Fire lol, but no, it's like Earth tall or Fire tall. You know? Okay, he broke that. I'm gonna hit him with a data drain. See what I get. Modulate is out of control. I don't know what that does. Okay, so I'm gonna hit him with. Oh, can't yet. Okay. Well, I'll just beat the crap out of him. He's slow, so let's go over here. Do a rep. I can beat. There we go. Heck yeah. A devil. And a level up. By the way, I don't think you actually have to level grind for other characters and stuff. I think they actually do just gradually level up with you, with the exception of Orca, because he's in a coma. I can't remember though. It's been a while since I actually played this game. But you don't quite trust me. Sure, Mia. Of course, she's a furry. Hello. Valentine's Eve 1996. How are you? Hangman. Murder spin is what they should call that. Forget Tiger Claws. It's just called the murder spin. By the way, the glitching and stuff is part of the game. It's not anybody's PC or screen doing that. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you. 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 Come and data drain him. See what I get. Virus core B. I didn't get anything from it. Just whatever. Use another speed charm. Fortune wire. Leg mail. It's kind of sexist. Why is it called leg female? I don't know. I'm just being weird. Is that better what I got? Not really. What's it give you? No skills. It's just light leg armor. Okay, I'm just gonna heal myself real quickly, just because SP recovers automatically. Health does not. Unless you got like that one buff that does it. There's like a buff that gives you like auto like health and stuff, or auto regenerating stuff. It's very useful. I don't have it though. I forget what level you get it at or what items give it. Okay, there's the boss. Somebody get some stuff here. Well, water. Now, this boss I'm gonna deal with and stuff is actually a pain in the butt. Like again, when I was messing around with it last night, just to try and make sure everything was in working order and stuff. I got to this boss and I was like, ah, boy, he's a pain. Like I beat him on my first try. He's not super hard. He's just a pain because you're by yourself, so you gotta like dodge, bob, weave, and stuff like that. You gotta really stay away from him and just basically pelt him with like scrolls and magic and stuff. It's the only reliable way to get him. Okay, so what items do I have? Earth elements. All I have is burning oil and well water. So we're gonna go with both. Battle mode on. Alright. So we're hitting with some rocks first. Yeah, this is basically what we're gonna do in the entire fight. Just drop stuff on him. Unload all these scrolls. Ooh, that was big. Ah, boy, he hit me. Ah, he missed me. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Ah. Ah, he hit me. Yeah, drop rocks on him. Yes, I'm on fire. Doesn't do a lot, but it does. It makes me feel better. Come on. Got him. Okay. All right. Enhanced by book of 1000. Ryu book 1 is generated by the bracelets. Yeah, virus core M. Ooh, I'm a little infected. You see that? Yeah, just a little bit infected. Okay, so we're just gonna hit him. Oh yeah, now he's immune to fire attacks. Yay! Okay, wood. He's poisoned. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I bet I can hit him with a flame dance. Oh yeah, I forgot he's immune to fire. That was on me. That was on me. Okay, got it. Got it. Yeah, yeah, I'm getting him. Aha, I got him, yeah. Alrighty. Heck yeah. See, that boss isn't like super hard. He's just if you just stocked up on like scrolls and stuff. Otherwise you gotta like hit him, run around, hit him, run around, hit him, run around, and hope you can bob and weave and stuff if you want to do melee attacks. There aren't many bosses in this game that do that are like that for the record. I wonder how she knows this. Like, I actually forgot how Mia knows all this. Like, truly, I did. I know she's like kind of a meta character in Dot Hack and stuff. She appears in a bunch of different things, or at least there are several characters named Mia. She's kind of like Rio from Digimon, and that's if she is like a meta character. If you don't know Rio from Digimon, God, that dude's lore is confusing. Mm-hmm. First things first. I'll add you here. And elk. Okay, now I got like a dedicated healer. Elk is a pretty solid healer to have, by the way. I think Mitchell's a better healer and stuff, and he's more of a better caster, you know, like a DPS kind of guy, but he still does all right. Okay, okay. All right, so we're good with that. Let's see. You can trade for hands of water, Dick I'll go ahead and say yeah. What can I trade? All right, there we go. Hands of Earth, phosphate. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Give me that. Yes, yes. Oh man, it's expensive. Okay. Yeah. So you're gonna need stuff like this, you know, Power Book and stuff. Attack remember by one, but they're really, really hard to get. Here, watch. Say like 24 of those, nothing. Maybe nothing. You can do that, nothing, nothing, nothing. It's all right. I'll have to try and get that some other time with like some other higher quality stuff. Spark blades. Do I need those? No, I don't. I don't need those at all. gonna sell that. Right, maybe Mia and Elk could use those. Let's go find out, shall we? How is it the Twin Blade has more health than the Blade Master? She should be the tank of the group, you know? Speed charm. Give me that. Yep. Curing sword, heavy blade. I swear to God, if he had a better sword than she did, and he... Oh my God, this dude was holding out on his own partner. What a loser. He had a better sword than she had equipped. Okay. Do you need that? He did not. What do you have? What else do you have? Okay, give me... How about a speed charm? What you got? Okay, so they're equipped at least. Oh, I guess I'll just give her some stuff. Equipment. Don't need that. Don't need that. Equip the grand armor. I'll keep that. I'm gonna put some other stuff up in my little bank over here, just so I can clear some space. Store items. Put the goblin cap up too. Equipment. All right, so we're gonna go to the next part of the story. Again, it's a very breezy kind of game. Ah. Okay, hacking. And then you just virus cores. Yeah, I know how to do it. I know how to do it. I know how to do it, Mia. There we go. And then we do a pretty cool animation here. All right, heck yeah. I mean, I would guess. I don't know if you guys got any buffs, but let's buff them up. Oh, she does, yes. Cool. Not much of a buff, just earth magic, I guess, but could be decent. There is like a Monsieur over here. I don't know, so Tetsu can be upgraded, but we're gonna find out. All right. Well, I guess I got it. So I couldn't upgrade anything, but that's okay. And I got the Sotetsu back. Well, it keeps Sotetsu on or not because of the added like critical effects. Plus, Tiger Claws are easy to get off. Haha! Still overpowered. Yeah, it was easy because I did all the work, man. Like, what level are these two anyway? I don't know. Probably should have checked, but it's fine. I think it's not dying very easy. Okay. Okay. Oh, he's got like a double healing spell. All right, sweet. Heck yeah. I'm gonna give him this because some enemies out here are probably gonna beat the crap out of him if I'm not careful. I swear I've heard that like audio before. That sounds like it's a very like a stock sound effect or something. I don't know. Dang, die. Dang, why are you not dying? The heck? Oh, I'm debuffed. Okay. I'm only doing like 1 damage, 2 damage and stuff because I'm debuffed. There we go. Now we're talking. First aid. Yeah, you're still gonna get some levels before you go in that dungeon. Otherwise, these enemies are gonna beat the crap out of us down there. There we go. Are you kidding me? No, no. I'm. Oh no. That's funny. All right, all right. Easy fix. Try to die again. Yeah, I would hope so. That is funny though. I got confused, ended up killing them. Uh oh. Oh boy. Oh boy, these things are beating the crap out of me today. Oops, I died. You need to use first aid, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna data drain this guy. Where'd you go? Dragon puppy? Alright. Whew. Oh no. I'm confused again. Whew. Okay. Yeah, we won, but it's like, Jesus Christ, these confusing enemies are a pain in the butt. Yeah, stats effect enemies, like in a lot of games, are not fun to deal with. Wormhide. Yeah, strengthen everybody, please, because we may need that. Okay. Torsion wire. Mountain helm. Okay. Okay, so maybe she won't die as quickly now. First rule of business, Mia dies immediately. Oh, God. Okay. There we go. I'm just confused. Okay, so the Mimic's the one that do that confusing. I thought it was the other ones who did that. Ragara. Oh, boy. What is Elcav in terms of... Oh, he uses a water attack. Okay. Heck yeah. All right. No, hit him. Yeah. Now he's dead. A lot of grinding. A lot of grinding. Because these two are squishy. No, not stop. Stop. Darn it. All right. There we go. Jesus, that's pain. I hate confusing enemies and stuff. I don't think anybody likes those in any game ever. It's like, oh yeah, it just takes your control out of your hand and makes them do everything except what you want them to do. Okay, I'm not even gonna waste time with that guy. I'm gonna data drain him. I don't know what he gives me. Virus core A. Okay. Leaf blight? The heck is that? Oh, it's a scroll. Okay, cool. 3 more. Shit. Ah! It's confusing. Gonna go over try to whap us or something. Alright. Alright. That's right. Kill. Yeah. Okay, he's dead. God, I hate these mimics. An RPG with mimics that are annoying. I'm so surprised, right? Alright, cool. Is that all the field portals? Yep, there we go. Alright, cool. So I got all the field portals open. Now I can head into the dungeon and hopefully not die. Okay. Again, at least he has a like an AoE or like an all-party healing ability. Very useful. I wonder what they want in here, though. Okay. Oh, no. Not more mimics. Kill him before he starts confusing us. Like that. Okay, so I'm going to have to equip those other ones here because that Thunder Coil is probably going to kill him a little quicker. Because, Jesus Christ. I got to kill these things quickly before they start, like, hitting me with those confusing abilities. Let's bring multiple weapons for people. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Hit him. Whap him. Scorpion tank. There's some really cool monster designs in this game, I'll say that. They thought of making a scorpion that's also a tank, you know? I think it's neat. Oh, okay, that's not so bad. Designate skill. Red worm. Kill it. And it's dead. Sorry I'm not saying much. I wish I could be more engaging, but I don't really have a whole lot to say right now. I think they come back to life after a bit and stuff. I'm not sure though. No, I did not, Mia. Hiking gear. What's that do? It's light body armor. And probably need you to be alive, so. Okay, you have a speed charm. Alright, cool. Ignore that one over there and just head straight to the boss's room here. Uh-oh. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. This thing dropped for a data drain, actually. Oh, nothing. He's like, is that a crab? Is that a crab with a rice ball? It's a crab with a rice ball. Data drain's so wacky. It's funny. Okay, it's 11. Oh, 10:53. That's alright. I thought it was way later than that. Okay, okay. Well, hey, if there's like just one last part right there, I'm just gonna head back up there and just deal with that one last enemy in this, just to get maybe I can get them to a next level, so that make the fight just a little bit easier. Not her. God, I hate the mimics. Amateur egg. I think she might come back to life if I just. Nope, I was wrong about that. Okay, so I'm going to resurrect Mia. Okay, I'm gonna use a mage's soul on Mia. Strengthen. Do I have any strength? I do not. Okay. Let me think here. What kind of ability is that, by the way? No. Okay, I didn't know she has that ability too. Cool. Alright. Let me get her SP back up because we're probably gonna need it. 31, 32, 33, and 34. Alright, let's do this. Yeah. That thing hits hard. All right. Okay, isn't a skill. What you got? 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 Hit with staccato. See if I can beat the crap out of him a little more. All right. All right. So he's gonna need another Mage's Soul. Yeah, it's not micromanaging, but I can still do it. Yeah. I do wish you could actually control the other characters and stuff, but I guess it makes sense that you can't because it's MMORPG and stuff. I got him. I got it. Come on, I can feel him getting there. Come on, come on, come on. All right, all right. Here we go. Stone Tuttle? It's not a turtle, it's a Tuttle. I like Tuttles. I'm just gonna kill him straight up. I'm not gonna like waste another day. I'm not gonna do a day drain on him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can do that. I'm just gonna kill you. There we go. Almost dead. Almost dead. Got him. Heck yeah. Woo. Why are you a cat? Why are you a cat? Why are you a cat? And of course, he just ports out. Whew. All right, all right. So that's what, 3 bosses down, I believe. Not bad for what, 2 hours ish. Level 11. Not bad at all. All right, got some mail here. And log out. Got some new stuff on the board. Test version of the world. Kajiro, best for the player. The best member roses haven't actually died during the test. People actually die for an online game. Womp womp. I guess they're done. Yeah. Janu the Gobbler. Information. Spiral Edge. Ah! One of the. I think she's the first optional character. Unbox Wonderhawk. They got statue at the bottom. Increases fire emblem. I think the monsters also have high chance of fire emblem attacks. That makes sense, you know. All right. Head over here then. You should know the fire scores. You must click that top button. Fire scores. I will teach. Fire scores are data drain on monsters affected with a virus, and most monsters in the world are already infected and are currently in the incubation period. So you can drain virus scores from not only the data bug, which has rewritten data, but from normal monsters as well. I will state the virus scores from monsters virus score A, B, and C. Their acceptance. This is the only when you drain the monster virus scores 100%. But when your spread of viral infection is low, you will have a higher chance of getting them. Okay. And online retail. Yeah. Fitting simulator. Again, more stuff for the world building. Improve CPU specs. Wonder Swan resolution. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. The Wonder Swan. That's actually a real device, by the way. It's like a cell phone handheld gaming console thing combined. It's funny that that's actually in here. Oh, what more story? Hey, it's Balmon. How Orca was data drained. Of course. As if you had anything to do with it. You just literally signed into a game. Virus core O. I just love her design. Anyone else miss the like designs of like anime and game characters from like early 2000s and stuff? It's like a I don't know how they describe it. It's like I guess high sci-fi fantasy with like casual Y2K clothing. I don't know how else I describe it, but it just looks neat. I'm sad that there aren't many wacky out there art styles like that anymore. Okay. I'll add Pyros just so I can give him that axe that I picked up because he's gonna be useful for later. I'm not. Do I want to go with him? I guess I don't know. Maybe. Here, I'll take that too. He have fair eyes. Depth. He has useless stuff. Oh! I'll take that, I guess, and just trade him a granite. No, you just get one. You just get one. Only one. Only one. Yeah. I can always buy more of that. Oh! Oh, that's actually useful. Miner's gloves, canned a splendid adventure. We didn't do anything, Pyros. Because okay, Mistral, are you online? Yes, she is. Good. All right, they're the two that I want right now. I need more fortune wire. All right, I forget exactly what her equipment is. She has a stun sword, is level 5. And what do I have? No. Dang it. Nah, I picked the wrong thing. Speed charm. All right, cool. How many of those do I got on me? Oh, wait. Yeah, actually, I think she also needs, like, cougar bandana. Oh, yeah, she could use that too. Heck yeah. Right, I'll just give her the item. Hmm. No, I didn't hear Nightshade grumble. Yeah, she's very cute. Our cat likes to grumble. Oh, yeah, I'll deal with that guy here in a little. I guess that's by the time. Okay, so we're gonna go to get the spiral edge and then give it to Natsume. And then she joins as a party member and stuff. She's an optional character and she doesn't really affect the plot all that much, but it's something, you know. Which place is hot? Grant me. All right. Yeah, I got you. And Natsume is optional and stuff. You don't have to get her, but I like getting her anyway, just because why not? Maybe okay just to switch back to Satetsu, just so I can save myself some SP. Whoa. All right, good. Yeah, I'll save myself some SP by doing that because they still die pretty quickly. forget what Spiral Edge does. I know it's a twin blade item and stuff, and you can either keep it for yourself or give it to Natsume. It's better to give it to Natsume. Da-da-da-da-da. Bees! Killing me called Bee Army. Bees. Oh, I missed. What did the bees give me? I got Virus Core B from the bees. That's funny. It's like, what virus core do you get from bees? Virus core B. Oh, it's actually better than what I got. All right, cool. I know I opened that treasure chest. That's right. Die. Eh. Oh, yeah. Fortune wire. Oh, good. I forgot I was running low on those because of the last dungeon I did. Invisible egg. Burning oil. Restorative. Invisible egg. I like when they just say stuff. It's funny to me. Ah, they're dead. Soul. Good. Earth tall. Brr. Alright, I'll just head this way just so I can pick up the chest at the end of there. Maybe something valuable in that. You never know. Death's Curse. I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. Alright. Ah! Oh, cool. Wait for it. That's a reasonable reaction. It's like that about went sideways. I didn't give you except maybe myself. What? A reasonable response. I forget if I have to do any like grinding or anything like that to advance the next part of the game, because I know that there are like certain parts of the game hidden behind levels. Oh, I was bored. Okay. Ooh, white dress. Okay. Quiet eternal white devil. What's that grantee? Do I have any mail or news going on? Let's find out. It's always good to check this periodically. Yes. I I'm sure there's like a translation for that somewhere, but I don't know what it is. Ah, now we can go to the other server. All right. Cool, cool. Not bad progress though for like the first stream of this game though. Very, very smooth so far. All right, let me stop recording and check the size of that file. Be on the safe side. A bit larger, about 4 gigs. Not bad though. Yeah, Dun the War Rig or something like that. What do they call it? Yeah, Highland City. I'm nostalgic for this area. Ah, such nostalgia. Black Rose. And we'll add Mistral too. And since we're already here, we can do Grunty raising. Yeah, the Grunties are a part of this particular area. Here, the food you gathered and stuff. All right. Oink. A big Buddha statue. Oink. Grunties. I bet you get some more of those Revat or Resurrects and stuff. By Resurrects. How many of these I got? Not enough. That's fine. That's fine. Ooh, I need more of that. Wrong one. Oh, that was close. Let's see. Hunter's Hood. Do I need that right now or? I'm just go ahead and put that in the bank in case I want to trade it for something. All of those. And I am going to hit up the save guy. Level 11, 10-ish or so. It's actually not too bad progress for this. This game's only like, about 10, 11, 12 hours long, Word list. Quite Eternal White Devil. Ooh, level 11 and level 13 area. Alright, we gotta do some outdoor grinding, I guess, for a little bit. Otherwise, the dungeon may beat the crap out of us. What do I say about stopping to buff? It's a good one for leveling. It's just a SP auto renewer thing. Whoa, it's a big tree. It's a big tree. There we go. Heck yeah. Easy enough. Another big tree. 1,000 trees. I don't have any abilities that are good. Okay, just gonna hit him then. Yeah, whatever. I don't need virus cores right now. I'm just gonna kill him. Hell yeah. After I do this level, I think this is gonna be a good place to call it because it's about 11:30 almost. Whoa, everything's like one of these big trees. Everything is big. Alright, I was gonna kill him then. Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna equip. If everything's big, I'm gonna equip the single target one. All right. Okay. All right. Let's try to get at least one data drain off. Frost bracer. You get back here. Wasn't much. Well, I don't know what it was. All right, I'm gonna give you the frost bracer because you probably need it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, everything here is like huge, so it's like, blega. Probably intentional, so that way it's a good place to farm out like larger virus cores, you know, and experience points. All right, cool. Okay, fortune wire. Shadow blades. What's that? Level 6. Not as good as what I have. Yeah, beat the crap out of it. Snow Panther. What's that? Oh, heck yeah. Up 4. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Now I have a buff to give myself and everybody else. Yeah. Hit him hard. Hit him hard. Unicorn blade. Blade master weapon. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see, I saw that crap. I'm gonna day drain this cyclo shark too. See what else I get. Another unicorn blade. Ah. Easy peasy. Let me give her a mage's soul. Just make it a little faster because I don't want to wait around for it. Oh, dang, you killed me. Okay. Expecting that, but whatever. Yeah, you can die in this game and stuff. It won't, like, be the end of you. As long as your entire party's not dead, you're fine. In some games I've played where it's like, oh yeah, if this character dies and the whole thing just dies and stuff, you know? I'm like, I hate when they do that. Then what's the point of having party members and stuff if only one of them actually matters, you know? Or how about games whenever you have multiple party members and stuff, you can switch, but for some reason, uh, you know, if you're playing the character that dies, it's game over. All right, last one in the field, I believe, is over here. Cordyceps. So it's a fire. So fire is weak. Okay, I'm just gonna do this then. All right. Yeah, yeah. Any buffs over here? I don't think so. No, just some cordyceps. All right. Thankfully, they will go in the dungeon with you, even if they get stuck on a wall. I got any more enemies that put you to sleep and stuff. All right. Well, they're not hard. They're just Hanged Man, the Adam Page. Oh, I think it's a water guy. Okay, so I can do this then. Ah, you big honky. Ah, you big fish. There you go. Golden Iron. Ice flow. Ooh, that looks fun. Wish I had more commentary to make, but it's just blag. Big shark thing. They're trying to bring back street sharks, apparently. I don't know if anybody ever heard of that, but they are apparently trying to bring back street sharks, which is strange to me. It's like they never even finished the original Street Sharks, but they're trying to like do a revival. I don't think they ever finished Street Sharks. I don't recall them ever finishing it. Because I actually have it on DVD, of all things, if you can believe it. Oh, that's pretty neat, I guess. It's actually more useful for Mistral. Okay, well, I'll just give it to her then. Yeah. Nice flow. I guess I'll just go ahead and go back the other way and just okay. Because you're gonna need some damage reduction. All right, that's what I'm talking about here. Kill them all one by one. Or kill them all one after the other, like really quickly. Snow Panther again. Ice Flow again. Oh, dang, this thing is just like throwing loot at me. I ain't complaining. All right. Oh, none of that. Shame on you. America egg. I picked up a Keith Lee. Lodieth. I briefly forgot. I had a brain fart. I was like, "Am I streaming right now?" Yes, I am. Ah, wrong button. Alright, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Yeah, break these boxes. So satisfying just breaking boxes and barrels and stuff in games. Vorv, huh? That's just the. Alright, thank you. Now we're ready to move on. Full health, fully buffed. And Fairy's Orb. Jesus Christ, the big guy's here. I'll data drain this one to see what he gives me. Ah! Okay. Downside of that is it will like give you stats effects sometimes. Ooh. All that for the hanged man, huh? Wah. Oh, heck yeah. region ability here. Where are they? Aga! I know it's booby trapped. It's fine. That's what the region thing is for. I think Earth attacks are good against these guys. I can't quite remember. That's right. Okay. There we go. Another unicorn blade. How many blade meshes think this game think I got right now? I only got one. Well, 1.5 if you count the guy who can't be summoned because he's in a coma. Beat the crap out of you, beat the crap out of you, beat the crap out of you. Just taking the time, guys. I think. There we go. He's dead now. Restorative. You know, it's weird. I actually thought about like live streaming like really like early in the morning or something like that, just because it's like who else would be on? No competition, or like streaming really late at night. You know. Then again, I was thinking, wait, who else would be on? Who would watch it? Just some ideas. Almost got that one down. Beating the crap out of him. All right, heck yeah, we just mopping these guys up. So yeah, see how Tiger Claws and stuff kind of got power crap pretty quickly. Like it's overpowered as heck in the first like 7-8 levels and stuff, but eventually it just becomes power crapped. Crab turtle. Is that like just a Japanese thing? Because I've also like heard of turtle crab from like Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff. Are like turtles crab enemies monsters just commonplace in Japan? I don't mean like are they real? I'm meaning like are they like just like commonplace enemy designs for like monsters and stuff in fiction? back here, you. Now I'll go ahead and daydream him, because why not? He turned into a crab with a rice ball. Or onigiri, I think it is. Yeah, onigiri. Same thing, really. It's just a rice. It's a ball made of rice. Oh wait, I'm somehow missed a treasure chest. Yeah, just the hangman. Whatever. It's like a thing I can use to trade or just sell. Blig. Yep, that was a big nothing burger with that one. Strange blade, air wand, earth rod. I'll take that, and I'm gonna give you the earth rod. Okie dokie. Probably get some mail here in a second. We'll find out. If not, I think I'm probably at that part where I do have to stop and kind of level grind a bit. Who knows? Only one way to find out. Because I got about 10 minutes left on when I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Nothing on the board. We got mail. Level 13 in just a couple hours. Not bad. So let me just log in, see if there's any like cutscenes at play. And I don't believe there will be. Nope. Just like I thought. Yep. Okay, so I do have time for one more thing. The next level, the next part of the goblin quest, at least. You know, just come in and beat up a goblin. Easy enough. Oh, never mind. Elk is a furry, confirmed. Okay, so I guess that's the next part of the game. So we're not going to do Elk's quest just yet. We are going to beat the crap out of the goblin, though. I feel like beating the crap out of the goblin is a good place to stop. Janu the Gobbler. Ah, got him. Easy enough. I done a pizza in 20 seconds. How about you? A whole pizza in 20 seconds, huh? Didn't think there'd be anything here. Besides, oh no, melon. Oh no, melon. Oh no, melon. They're so depressed. Alrighty. I don't see any more. Oh, there's some melons. Oh, what does goblin mail actually do? Decto, slow down target speed down. Slow down a target speed down movement for a set amount of time. Interesting. I know that if you get all the goblin armor and stuff, it gives you something. I just can't remember what it was. And the mail's gonna be easy because it's like I can slow down the goblins. Because some of them are really stupid fast, you know. Got a few more minutes left. I guess I'll just check the board and see if there's a new goblin story. Nope, not yet. All right, so it's getting late. It's about to be midnight and stuff. Stream for a few hours. Got level 13. Got a good chunk of it. Yeah, about almost 4 hours I got in this game. It's not bad. Level 13, I've done quite a bit, actually. I'm surprised at how fast I'm progressing through this game. It is a lot of fun. I do love this game. But I do want to thank everybody for dropping by. I might do another stream this week, debating on it. I got some stuff I got to do this week, too. But definitely next week, we're going to do a lot more of it. And hopefully I can get into a regular groove of streaming and stuff, because I've also got to get some practice done for